Hello everyone, Attack Power here with Game 1 between Tonnoman and Darth Jar Jar in the Steel Division 2 Season 11 playoffs for Division 3. Let's dive right in here to Zbucyn. And on the left in the red, we have Tonnoman playing 3rd Canadian on Maverick Income. And on the right in the blue, we have Darth Jar Jar playing 17th Divisioona, also on Maverick Income. Apologies, just realized I never brought up the pictures for these decks. Oopsie daisy. All right, so two interesting choices here. We'll start with 3rd Canadian. So a division that did receive many buffs recently. And is it good now? No, not really yet. Is it solid? Yes, absolutely. Is it like top tier? No. If Brens get a buff, then maybe so. The recon tab here, pretty solid. You get Hummers and Staghounds and Snipers and such, so definitely nothing wrong here. You're not lacking in much. The infantry tab, it's okay. It's a Commonwealth infantry tab, so you're dealing with rifles, and you do get the field engineers and the assault engineers, which are really nice 15-point, like, the grenade ones are like suicide squads, and really the assault pioneers are basically like buffed up flamethrower units. Then you get these little stormtrooper dudes, very similar, and then you get, of course, the kangaroo rifles, which is the new unit that was added to this division. It's basically a really chonky rifle squad with a whole lot of Brens, 3 Brens, I believe, and a Piat, and then they're forced to come in the Kangaroo transport. But both these units benefit from the tank rider trade, so yeah, it's a nice symbiotic relationship. And then the Kangaroo, of course, has a 50 cal, making it disgustingly good. The tank tab, basically just Shermans, although notably it does have a Sherman DD. If there was any water on this map, you could technically cross the water, and there is 1 card of Fireflies there as well. The Vickers machine gun here in the support. Then you get 2 cards of Priest DDs, which are actually pretty phenomenal. At only 40 points, they're a 2k HE weapon. These guys are honestly really good and happen to also be amphibious. And then you have the AVRE. Not a big fan of this unit, but on this map, there might be some opportunities in the town or in the forest to use it. The AT tab, solid. You get 17-pounders, 6-pounders, Wolverines, the usual mix for a Commonwealth division. The AA tab, not great, but you do get 2 cards here of Crusader AA. I believe you can get 40 mil Bofors, but it looks like he's just preferring the Crusader AA here. RD tab, solid. You get priests, which are awesome because they basically never run out of ammo. They're, of course, maneuverable and have radio. And then he's bringing in the off-map, the 140 mil, which is actually not an amazing off-map. I'm kind of surprised. I feel like people remember this back in the day when this thing was absolutely disgustingly busted. It's really not anymore, and people keep playing it like it is. The air tab, it's a Commonwealth air tab, which means it has really good tools, but we're just seeing Spitfire Mosquito here along with the recon plane. On the other side, 17th Divisioona, a new division from Men of Steel. One of the only divisions people aren't consistently complaining about because it's not really out of controlly good. It's fine, it's solid, but it's nothing like mind-blowingly fantastic like, of course, many of the other Men of Steel division Men of Steel divisions are. The recon tab here, just some talk on Poya, KVOS, KVOS there. Nothing super crazy. Definitely nothing near as good as Rukma Rapana, which of course is the comparison for this division because they're extremely similar. The infantry tab, the highlight of the division, you get the Lahi Tarunta, the Pionieri. Then the new unit is the Sextietan and the Sextietan Isharukma. The Sextietan is really nothing impressive. It's not a very exciting unit. The Sextietan Iskarukma, that is a good unit. That's a whole bunch of Swomies, a grenade. That thing is pretty deadly and also has the Fanatical trait, which is really nice. I mean, they both have the Fanatical trait. You do get a Cardiacari and the Prikma Tilan in there, which are nice 15-point spammable disheartened unit. Tank tab is a little better than Rukma. You get T26s and a Sturmy card, which is nice. The support tab, really good actually, because you get the BT42s, which now can do indirect fire as well and have their HE shell. So these guys are pretty phenomenal. We see 16 machine guns on 1 card. That's a lot. That is a large number. Never noticed that before. I don't know if anyone's ever brought him in B in one of the games I've seen this division. The support tab, the AT tab, a really interesting one. I'm pretty sure you can fill the entire AT tab with Lati AT rifles if you wanted to, but you get like a billion million Panzerschrecks as well. It's kind of nuts. You do get these 45 mil card and a card of Pack 40s. AA tab actually really quite good. You get a lot of Vickers, which are kind of more for AT, and then you have Vekatins as well and some 40 mil Bofors. RD tab really good. Lots of 122s. You get the big 2 280 mil thing. That's fun. We see an arty leader here, and the air tab not as good as Rukma, but still solid. You get basically an IL-4, whole bunch of Ju-87s, Focke-Wulf 190s with the AT rockets, and some Blenheims. Diving in here to the game, we see. Oh, I'm on the wrong part of my keypad here. We see some pretty aggressive push here from Tonnoman going for this flag. He's definitely not going to get there in time. On the other side, we see a Takampoya going like out in the open here. Very interesting. Does kill off a Vickers, though. Remember, Takampoya is double sniper, which means they can like one-shot. Like if both the snipers fire at once, they can pretty easily one-shot transports. Here's the Sextieten. Again, not a huge fan of this unit. Just not great. I mean, the light machine gun is move and shoot, which is very interesting. Only light machine gun that can do that. Do you see a Vickers up north? Gonna actually provide some AA. It's really not a good AA piece at all. I'll be honest with you. I would not use this as my like exclusive AA. It's pretty awful actually. But it is a pretty good AT gun. All things here. I say that and it misses the SAG count because why not? It is pretty. How is it so suppressed? Did the transport get killed? I wonder. Oh, I wonder who I do. Who wrote the book of love? What's going on with his Lati? Okay, this was a terrible choice. Terrible choice, Darth Jar Jar. Love that name, by the way. Truly enjoy that name in an immense way. Field Engineers actually did get in. Wrong again. I should just not make predictions because I'm just consistently wrong all the time. Because the game just loves seeing me fail. Now, if this Ju-87 gets both of these, that would be absolutely backbreaking. I don't think it's well, I was about to say I don't think it's going to, but it looks like it might. Oh, just sure. I would have went for the Priest CD, to be honest with you. Yeah, definitely would have gone for the Priest. But that was pretty big. Can the 45 mil finish off the scouts? No, it decides to run away. The Sextiet and Niskarukuma here. Into the woods. 7 Swomies. We have a Lati machine gun and the grenade. Lati machine gun, of course, is a automatic rifle, which means it does fire within 50-meter range. Or 100-meter, excuse me. Wow, plane actually gets in on the Vickers, but the Vickers on the fallback already, and the Spitfire misses that bombing run. I don't know if it missed, but it failed to kill. Rifles Piat technically should be able to beat the Sextieten, but with the cover differential and, of course, the already pretty badly suppressed, really is no chance. And they're within Swomie range, which means they definitely do not win. If it was at long range, the Rifles Piat should win, but when the Sextieten, when the 3 Swomies are involved, it's not even a fight. Swomie's still the best submachine gun in the game. Thing is pretty gross. They can't spot this. I have doubts. It's within 500 meters. I mean, come on. In the open. I'd understand in the green, but come on. Come on. Was this breach? What can he see? Oh, probably any of these units because of the scout. Ouch. Ouchie, 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 ouch. Back to a 12-12. A little bit for both players here. Both had a 14-10 for a little bit, but now Darth Jar Jar grabbing a 13-11 with the Field Engineers going down here. Whole bunches of reinforcements of the CQC type. I think this is going to be a bit of a struggle here for 3rd Canadian in terms of the woods. 17th Division, of course, a very good CQC division. Yeah, it's a really tough question which is better, 17th Divisioona or Rukma Rapana. I really don't know. I don't play the divisions enough to really make a good call on it. And there's a lot of people who really love these Finnish divisions, so if you have a friend who knows, go ask them, because I'm definitely not the most qualified to say. I lean towards 17th. 17th is definitely a more balanced division, and I don't mean balance as an income. It's more well-rounded. You do have 2K HE, which is great. You do have some actual medium tanks in the tank tab, which is great. Your infantry are a little bit more long range, I think. A little. HE does miss the Vickers there. But I think Rukma has better, definitely better CQC. You know, they have all the Yakari, and Yakari are not like they used to be. They're kind of mediocre now, but they're still good CQC units. And then you get just tons of the I'm blanking on the sniper team. The super duper really good sniper team that I can't remember the name of right now. You know, you get lots of snipers and stuff, which is pretty important these days. You get a more powerful Air Force in Ruchma. Your AT tab is actually a little bit better. You have a few more tools to use. But yeah, so it's hard to say. But your tank tab's a little worse. Obviously, you don't have the Stugs, and you definitely don't have the BT-42s. I would say Ruchma is better at what these two divisions would be primarily used for, which is like fighting in woods and CQC and tight forests. Ruchma is better at that. But again, like I said, I would say 17th much more well-rounded. I think the Spitfire might go down. Vekatins are really good. It's one of the... Ooh, Ju-87 does go down to a 50 cal, I think. Wow, Spitfire gets... Oh, wait, before I say it. Oh, no, it gets away. Vekatin is actually a really good AA piece. Now, it's only a 20 mil, and usually that's terrible, but it actually has 2 cannons on it, something that's easy to miss. It's got 2 cannons going on there, and it really does a nice job. It's a really solid unit. It's kind of what I always want normal 20 mils to be. Reliable. This Vickers working hard to keep this Oster out of the sky. 15-point recon, pretty darn good in terms of, like, easy information. Blenheim coming in, Rifles Piat Spy. Yeah, he needs to get this flag back. It's an easy flag to grab, but it's also a pain in the butt because the red side can just sit a unit like behind here to hold onto it. Okay, the Blenheim the Piat's moving, so Tonnoman on his micro here really nicely. Gonna dodge most of the bombing strike. Still being forced to fall back, and Jar Jar now in a 13-11. BT-42 is moving into a strange position. I don't know where his next step is from here. Jar Jar definitely needs to get a bit more recon in here. And we see a pretty noticeable lull in the action. This is Division 3. So we are going to see a difference in playing intensity, aggressiveness, and skill for the most part. I will say the people who organize League do a fantastic job of breaking up the skill levels. Of course, there's outliers and things, and new players come in and they have to like put them in lower divisions, and then they slap in those lower divisions, and people are like, what are they doing there? They can't just throw people in the best divisions, like assuming they're good. But, you know, you can see the difference in playstyle between the different leagues, between the different divisions. It works out pretty well. Like, you can really see the difference between like Division 1, Division 2, and then going from Division 2 to Division 3. The difference is noticeable. You see a lot more lulls in the action. You see a lot more piecemeal attacks. You see less units moving all at once kind of thing. You see a lot less aggression and willingness to like pump out your entire force at a single area. Oh, so he's using the BT-42s as artillery. Not a fan of that at all, especially going after a mobile unit like a Priest DD. And these are not exactly like great at this. They have to fire super mega high. Where is the shell? Yeah, look how freaking high it is. It's ridiculous. Wow, I say that and they land right on freaking target. I swear to God, it's because I speak. The game is literally like, just F you, attack power. Like, you cannot be right. I'm going to make you look like an idiot. An absolute idiot. Ju-87 gets suppressed, though. Can't take out that Sherman DD in the 45 mil. Probably isn't going to do it either. Ju-87 should get away. 50 cal shouldn't be enough, but they are quite strong these days, so you never know. So now a Pac 45 mil moving in, along with a Sextiet, and after that, Spitfire got the bombing strike in on that infantry squad. Now the field engineers trying to get in. Latian kind of a weird spot. Kind of useless spot unless it happens to drive. Vickers, though. Oh, Vickers, why? You're a failure. Now, it does get 12 rounds a minute on its AP, which is really quite good, actually. And technically, with 145 millimeters of pen, it's like a Pac 40 on its AP shell. Another Ju-87 strike does not seem to kill anything. Although it's not suppressed, so it must have gotten something. Maybe, I think there was a Priest DD up here. Yeah, there was. It's right there. So it did get that. Killing those off is really important, because there's a lot of soft targets here. Tweet26, a beautiful counter here to the Staghound. Staghound is double star, though. Gets the first shot off. T26 reloads a fair bit faster, though, and it's going to finish that off. Nice kill there for the T26. Unity goes down to the sniper. Yeah, Jar Jar making some strange moves with these CQC units, moving them out in the open. T26 on the run from the Sherman DD. Definitely needs some Panther Strikes here. Does he have any NA? Yeah, he absolutely does. We're just not seeing them. Iskarukmach should easily win this. Now a Sherman DD on the hill. Loader wounded with a Vickers moved up really far here. Takes it out. Very nice kill there. Nice move from Darth Jar Jar, though he lost his other Vickers in this position. He's got plenty of them, though. He got an A-phase. No, wait. They're both A-phase cards. That's actually really weird. I don't know why you wouldn't bring one in A and one in B. Do you really need 4 Vickers in A-phase? I don't think so. I do not think so at all. Priest DD having fun. Hey, DD. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh, God. This is gross. Is he going to get it? It gets the shot off. Will it land? Oh, Vickers, you have failed. Oh, that would have been huge, killing that off. I mean, now it's a much easier kill to counter battery. But, oh, cheeky. That Vickers needs to move forward to take out the Sherman DD really bad. Killing the infantry is nice, but that is not the priority here at all. Vickers performing really quite well. Lahi Torunta going to take some side shots with its Lati. Maybe. Or not. Holding fire. Why is he holding fire? Is he on a fission shot? Oh, he is. See? Not a fan of that. I don't even care if it has almost 0%. Blenheim is a bit suppressed, so it may not get this kill. Spitfire's coming in. Vickers on it. Not going to be enough, most likely, because, again, Vickers are subpar, to say the least, in terms of actual AA. Whoa! Nice kill from the Blenheims. Not going to survive, though. JU-87 should get an easy killer on the Sherman. Nice kill. Taking out a lot of armor here. But the Spitfire, oh, so close. 13-11 for Jar Jar, getting a little bit of a lead here. We're now into B phase. Both players unlocking their Maverick potential. Gross, some balance would have been nice here. BT going after the Crusader AAs. Okay, they're more accurate than I thought they were, to be honest. Suppose I was wrong. Apologies, apologies. Oh, Vickers getting hit hard by this really close range Priest DD that it failed to finish off. Oh my God, the spread is like no spread at all. Jar Jar needs to fall this back desperately. I don't think he's going to do it, though. If it gets hit straight on, it should die. Yep, there it goes. Vickers is pretty key to holding off the armor down here. Still 13-11. Zbucyn is an interesting map. It's a map I never liked at the beginning when I first started playing this game and for a long time. Nowadays, though, I do like this map. It's weird because usually like red ends up with like all the north and blue ends up with the south. It's like a weird, push the flanks sort of thing. But it is like you can play any map, any division on this map to relative success. There's a lot of open ground for armored divisions here. There's obviously a lot of forest here for infantry divisions. But even in this forested area, there's a lot of open ground in between the forests, which means you can use armor. Like Sherman here was doing a really good job. Just got taken out by the JU-87. So you can make use of like an armored division on this map very effectively. But you can also be very effective with an infantry division. Now the Kangaroo's swinging around to unleash its 50 cali might. Focke-Wulf 190 coming in for the kill on the Sherman. Will it get it? Probably not. Oh, he pulls off? Oh, he could have at least fired the rockets. This thing was damaged, I thought. Oh, yeah, very badly so. That was a big mistake by Jar Jar, I would say. Okay, he needs a Panda Strike over there, like, in the worst way. There we go. Takin Torunta finally coming in. Jeez. He waited on that one for long enough. Lahi Torunta doing what it does with its almighty Lati. Now, Sextietin into the woods. They are okay at CQC. I mean, they're way better than the average rifle squad, but they're certainly not going to beat out a grenade-tossing unit. Yep, and ouch, the Sextietin says. There's our Kangaroo rifles and all their beautiful Commonwealth might. Beautiful 15-man, Piat 3 Brens, 8 rifles, and 4 Stens. Puts out the damage. I'm just checking the deck list. Yeah, Tonnoman's definitely not going to run out of Shermans anytime soon. He has lost several. Like, he's taken some Sherman losses, but they're definitely not dying anytime soon. Do see his Spotter. Interesting choice. He's got plenty of recon, so I'm not a huge fan of these. I understand bringing them for radio, but the funny thing is, like, they're not even in positions that really give him extra radio. Like, that's the awkward thing. Do you see the Pack 40 and has the APCR on? Needs to be turned off. Back to a 12-12. Tonnoman making nice progress here. Yakati and 2 BT-42s coming in. Sturmy in position to kill... Oh, the kangaroo rifles? That would not be my first choice of what this was for. Not a fan of Jar Jar's use of efficient shot. We've talked about this many times. I find efficient shot to be absolute garbage, and it just leads to your units dying because they don't shoot at things. KK M3233, a Maxim, for all intents and purposes, versus a Vickers. What is actually better? Are they exactly the same? They are identical. Yes. They are completely identical. Something went down. Probably a Ju-87. Spitfire does get through. He needs some more AA up north. Well, there's a Veccatin and a Vickers, but the Vickers is a Vickers. So we're not even going to really count that. Vickers almost does the job, but can't finish it off. Really needs to try to kill off these Spitfires. They can be really effective. Commonwealth air power, always very good. Priest going after the BT-42s, going for a little bit of counter battery there. Surprised we haven't seen any of the, like, bigger guns. He brought the A-phase. He brought the 280 in A-phase. Not a fan of that, because don't you just want more of those? Don't you want all the gigantic boomies? I know I do. Ju-87 coming in for a kangaroo. A bit aggressive, but I understand what he's going for. He really wants it dead. BT-42s take out the machine gun here. I mean, these Maxims are 25 points because of the fanatical and stuff. But the other ones that can come in are 20 points. The disheartened one, here they are. The Prickatalainen are only 20 points, which is nice. A lot of Priest 105s now, like a ton. We have 4 of them. Seems a little much. I'm not sure, though. Ju-87 clearly never got its bomblets off. Kangaroo's definitely spotted. Sturmy in a better spot now. But the 6-pounder going to spot it. Not good. Oh, actually missed. Will the Sturmy react? Nope. Will bounce, though. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What's he doing? Calm down, buddy. Like, let's get involved here. There we go. Finally returning fire, but already took a penetration and probably will go down. Yakati getting off their mollies. Molly Ollie Oxen free. Stormtrooper goes down. Shermy goes down, though. Not good. He's only got 4. BT-42's taking some counter battery fire. Need to be moved or they're going to be killed. Vickers goes down. Hoorah. Not worth losing this over. AVRE, will it actually get into action other than its machine gun? Yep, down it goes. Jar Jar not fast enough on his micro here on his arty. Sherman back onto the hill now, recapturing this flag again. Shermy finding the Priest CD on the hill. What a pickup there. No reaction from Tonnoman. Goes down. That's a lot of Priest CDs down, honestly. Probably halfway through him already. Takandunta gets caught out by the kangaroo. No chance. 50 cows will stop the world from spinning. They're so mighty. Focke-Wulf coming in. I see no AA, so this should be an easy kill. Focke-Wulf is a pretty good AT rocket plane, and those all land on target. Very nice kill there for the Focke-Wulf. Grabbing back that flag, bringing it back to a 12-12. Another Focke-Wulf in up north, this time going for the kangaroo. He's going to try a different tact. Should get it, I would think. Yeah, yes, he does. And now that flag finally flips. Ju-87. Wow, he was bringing 2 AT planes for a kangaroo. That's funny. I mean, honestly, these kangaroos are the really gross thing about the kangaroo rifles. The kangaroo rifles is a good squad. I mean, it's a 15-man squad for 30 points. That's very good with 3 machine guns. I mean, they're Brens, but, you know, eventually the Bren's going to be good again. Make the Bren great. You know, when it does, then it'll be really good. But the kangaroo, having this freaking thing all over the place is really the true annoyingness of this unit. As we know, 50 cal units, absolutely the most obnoxious thing. Because all they have to do is look at a unit and they instantly pin it. They just glance at it. Oh, there's a unit. Pin. There's another one. Pin. Vekatin using its AT. I love this. It looks so cool. It's like a laser. And it gets it. AVRE firing a shell. It's happening. It's happening. BT-42, what are you doing, you fool? Using your flames? The AVRE is going to win. It's got so much more power. Unlimited power. Use the AVRE. No, Kangaroo Rifle, get out of here with your Piat. We're watching a showdown of champions. The BT-42 wins. Are you serious? What is this Chad? I don't know how... I feel like Darth Jar Jar was way too confident about that. Did he know something? Was that already really damaged? It had to have been. Vickers getting some easy spots. Sherman misses the BT-42. Down the Sherman goes. Nice kill there. And it looks like Jar Jar might get back up into his own flag here. Very abnormal. Off map. Ugh. 13-11 though. Jar Jar doing the work. And we're into C phase though. Prepare to feel these two players be choked on income. You Maverick users, you. Prickett-to-Laden waves coming in. Now, here's the thing, though, with 17th. When you bring these Prickett-to-Laden in C phase, who cares that you only get 80 points? Because they only cost 15. You shall have the hordes. Will the Vekatin finally get the kill on this Spitfire? They will. Down it goes. Big loss there. Hard to replace that now. Let my hordes come. I shall overwhelm you. Now, truly, for 15 points, this unit is really good. You get an LMG, a DP-28, you get 3 Swomies, you get an AT grenade. I mean, that's phenomenal for 15 points. So it's got Disheartened. Oh, no. Disheartened. They run away when I would run them away anyway. Oh, no. Like, it doesn't even matter. Now, the big issue with Disheartened is that they build suppression faster. It's not that they fall back right away. That's actually kind of helpful. It's the fact they build the suppression more quickly because of the Disheartened trait. We do see a Crusader AA and a Sherman here. That's going to be tough to get through. Crusader AAs can absolutely mop the floor on infantry. Stormtroopers pushing in here. Nice little play from Tonnoman to pick up a flag here. Prickett-to-Laden and get their grenade off. Take out one of the field engineers. The other one's just going to zip by, it looks like. Nope, just kidding. He's going somewhere. He has a plan. Up north, Pack 40. Nope, can't find the target and goes down to the Wolverine. Kangaroo in here again. That's not annoying or anything. Unfortunately for Jar Jar, he's already lost several Sturmies. They would be very useful here. BT-42 is going to go after that Kangaroo. Good choice. Might want to go after the AVRE as well. I can't believe I'm saying that. Where are those Focke-Wulfs? Bring them back. Prickett-to-Laden getting crushed by the Sherman and the Crusader A. They have no chance at all. Not a chance. Used a no chance. No chance. Oh, poor machine gun. You don't deserve this. Oh my gosh. Absolutely crushed. Oh, okay. Then he was eviscerated himself. What a turnaround there. What a turnaround. Sturmy is now in, finds the Crusader AA. That's the thing to kill. That's the thing that's really going to chop down the infantry. I mean, the Sherman can do it too, but the Crusader AA really does do a lot of damage. And this also gets rid of the AA cover, and that's pretty huge. Now, the Sherman up close to these Shermans and Wolverines is not great. Focke-Wulf does take out the Wolverine. Nice kill there, and another Sherman down now. These Focke-Wulfs super good. Uh-oh. Jar Jar. Oh, no, he might have done that on purpose, actually, so that the Spitfire didn't get on the back. And now the Vekatin should take the Spitfire down. DB3F coming. This is an IL-4 with a nice big bomb load. Will the Focke-Wulf go down? That's going to be a big loss. That's been a really important unit. Spitfire does go down. Focke-Wulf does get out. Big bombs do come in, pinning some units down. Sherman on the run, but gets caught by the Sturmy, but the Sturmy is turned, and down it goes to the side shot of the Sherman. Ooh. Tonnoman now on a 13-11. Definitely out of range of that Takentarunta here, but if they go any further, that Panzerschreck will find them. Jar Jar much better on his arty micro now, after the one died from the 105. Yakati getting in on the Stormtrooper. Stormtrooper really has no chance. They honestly aren't very good. They have two of the worst submachine guns in the game and a grenade. And so essentially they just have a grenade. Like that's, I mean, essentially. Back to a 12-12. Jar Jar is still holding a lead here. Every moment that goes by makes it a little bit harder to make big gains. 25 minutes now in. Blenheim coming in for the Kangaroo Rifles. An interesting choice. Can the Talking Tonnoman take out that AVRE? That'd be pretty huge. I mean, it definitely will have a lot of opportunity here. Blenheim might go down to the Crusader AA. Good chance of that, I would say. Infantry getting mopped up here. Blenheim does go down. Ouchie loss there for Jar Jar. And he's going after Crusader A, but Tonnoman on his micro moving it. I think that was the last use of the off-map. Maybe there should be another, though, I feel like. Sherman finds the BT-42, misses its first shot. Shouldn't miss the second, and it does not. BT-42 on the flame ammo. Apparently that just does more. I guess that does way more damage to armor. I don't use it, so I don't really know. And there's not a lot of units with flame ammo. AVRE still trying to line up a shot here to wipe out a Prickett-Lane, and there it is. Goodbye, sir. How much damage does this do? 14. Yes. That's a one-shot kill on most infantry squads. There's so many 50 cals now that he doesn't even need AA, but there happens to be a Crusader AA as well. But I would surmise just the wall of 50 cals would probably do the job. Oh, if only he knew. The Talking Tonnoman is right here. Oh, this is what he called it in for. This moment. This is one of those moments you remember all your life. Now, the Talking Tonnoman do have Ace Womey, but that's not enough to survive the grenade. Ouch. But he is fanatical, so he's not surrendering anytime ever. The Prickett-Lane and waves continue to come, but the AVRE is a wall of 14 damage death. Delete. Wow. This is the most I've seen an AVRE do in quite a while. Usually they just shoot, and they don't actually do anything. But this one, he's doing things. He's a champion. Double Focke-Wulf in, take out that Sherman leader there. Jar Jar on the run. Will get out. This Focke-Wulf's a really solid AT. Taking out Sherman after Sherman. Okay, so he's going to use this Talking Tonnoman instead. Even though this one... Okay, all right, we're having... Oh, no, the AVRE backed up. Although he could still probably get there. There's a scout there, though. BT-42 going to go down again here because he's not paying attention to it. Yep, not a good trade there. Another one coming in to die. He needs some actual AT here, but I actually would bet that Jar Jar's already running out. He's burned through most of his Sturmies. The only other things are Pack-40s, essentially, and infantry. And these AVREs are kind of an issue. He's got to use his air AT on those. Jar Jar back to a 13-11, though, capturing the flag up north. He's going to get pushed out. This 140 did have one more charge. South is quiet, except for the 105 picking things off like the Vekatan here. Lati is holding fire. Oh, this is a Pack-40, actually. Excuse me. Oh, there's a 45 mil here. It's just he's not using it. AVRE bouncing with its 150 millimeters of armor, even bouncing the APCR. Oh, but a driver kill crit. Oh, what an unfortunate crit for this moment. Now the APCR has 2 more chances. Will it get it? I don't know if it's going to. This is not a super high chance. Nope, bounces again. Even if it gets the penetration, it's not going to kill it because it's going to take 3 hits, 3 penetrations to kill with the APCR, and it fails. This AVRE did go down, so this flag was flipped, and Jar Jar continuing to hold on to his 13-11. Yeah, high armor units can just be so annoying. Like, they're just so hard to kill at times. These Prickett-Lane and machine guns doing a great job of just constantly holding things down. Stormtroopers do get in on that one, though. 13-11 still. BT-42 is getting caught by the counter battery. It's not even firing at something relevant. BT-42 is now in, finding the Hummer here. We're now 30 minutes deep, and this is still very much anybody's game. Jar Jar on the advantage in tickets, but I'm not sure if he's on the advantage in map presence here. There's a lot of artillery. Still a lot of troops around here for Tonnoman. Talking Tonnoman finally getting a kill here. Flag flips back because these Talking Tonnoman don't affect the front lines. already coming down, but the AT's already on the run. Double BT-42 now in. Find the Stormtrooper and insta-kill him. Pirkatalainen trying to get in. DB3F coming in, though. It's two 500-kilogram bombs. Should kill this Kangaroo rifle just fine, especially if it doesn't fall back. Falls back, it probably will survive. Yep, like I said. Fallback mechanic, OP. Because if two 500-kilogram bombs blow up under your butt, as long as you're running away, you should be fine. T-26 trying to be cheeky, but gets caught by the 6-pounder. Won't make it through. Goodbye, T-26. We barely knew ye. Yakati not going to hold up against 3 Assault Pioneers. And Jar Jar looking a little thin up north. He's still got a 14-10. Here comes the Air Armada. 1 Focke-Wulf gets through. Cannot finish it off with the suppression, though, and Jar Jar just does not want to put an automatic fallback on. But the Ju-87 gets through. Does finish off that Sherman. He's probably going to lose it, though, for his troubles. All these priests have 50 cals on them. And these Crusader AAs mixed in, doing just enough to push it over to the edge. And down it should go. Nope, of course not, because I said so. Sorry, Tonnoman. It's because I said something after the game. Hummer goes down to... Oh, this 45 mil? It must have been? I don't see anything else capable of killing that. Pre-CD spotting the 45 mil. Jar Jar has not noticed it because there really hasn't been much action down here. Yakati here really deep. 122 being used as direct 2K support. Must be running out of BT-42s. He has called a lot in. Like right here, 6 already. Although he's got 12, so... 45 mil does hide again. 105 still going after that Vekatan. Spotted by the sniper scout. That somehow still has never been spotted. Hummer going after the machine gun here. Do see a Priest TD using its HE on the 122. Hummer might be able to handle these BT-42s. They have like no armor. 30 millimeters, essentially none. Yakati did get wiped out. BT-42 going for just the general assault there successfully. Another BT-42 in. I kind of thought he'd call it in down here, so maybe he could poke out this rifle's Piat. Like right here he could. A lot of choices. There's actually no AT down here. He doesn't know that, of course, but there is none. BT-42 seem to have a lot of ammo, too. Yeah, 40 rounds. Similar to the Priest. They're feeling very holy. Priest CD finding the BT-42? Nope, just kidding. Going after the 122 again. And this time they get the kill. Wolverine, though, now on the BT-42. That is not good. Jar Jar being very aggressive with these. Perhaps a bit too aggressive. Talking to Runta. That one Swomey can do some work, but that's not enough, really. Yeah, I don't know why he's being so aggressive with these things. They can be so valuable. Crusader AA, though, goes down to the 45 mil here. Nice kill there to get rid of some of that air protection. Tonnoman now on a 13-11. This is still anybody's game here with 15 minutes remaining in this match. It's a nail-biter. Feels like Tonnoman's really starting to just trade better. I think Jar Jar's being a little bit too aggressive with some of his units. We see going after these Priest DD aggressively. Pirkatalainen getting wiped out here by the Priests. I'm trying to see where these rounds went. They fire like straight up in the air and like disappear. Look at it go. Woo. I lost him again. There. Just angularly, it's hard to see where they go. They're such slow moving rounds, too. I feel like they're very easy to dodge. Rifles Piot gets... He moves it up on the hill and it gets spotted, obviously, by all the infantry in the forest here. There's not a ton left, but there's enough. The Vecketon didn't die. That's actually pretty incredible. Focke-Wulf coming in for the Priest DD. Okay, yeah, that's a little too aggressive. This Crusader AA still alive here. Blenheim going for the bombing strike on the... Well, if it's going for the machine gun, then good for it. But if it was going for the rifle, it's a little late. Darth Jar Jar back to a 1311. Tonnoman really needs to get back to the tick here. Yeah, he totally missed. Priest DD spotting the machine gun. Ouch. Pack 40 should be able to kill that Priest DD pretty easily. And if it picks up a Crusader AA as well, that'd be huge. 45 mil goes down to the Kangaroo rifles here. Things up north not looking great here for Jar Jar. Tonnoman making some progress, although he lost the flag again. Kangaroo in, though. Eat 50 cal might. Priest DD versus Pack 40. Who wins? Definitely the Pack 40 because the Priest DD is not actually targeting it. Takes out the Lahi Tanunta, though. And this should do it. Nope, just kidding. Pack 40 missing in a key moment. A little bit of suppression goes a long way. It's going to get one more shot off before the Priest DD shell does its work, but it goes down. And the Pack 40 is alive. The 105 almost got it. Only because I said it was still alive. I'm sorry, Jar Jar. This is my fault. Oh, God. No, the humanity. Yakati here. Should still be able to beat the Assault Pioneers. Yeah, they're still quite good. Focke-Wulf. Oh, you were right there. Why would you just fire? Okay, I don't know if he... No, I think he called it off because it doesn't say falling back. It's just leaving. Yeah, he could have at least got the rockets off. That was a little preemptive. Jar Jar holding on to a 1311, but his position's not looking great, to be honest with you. See a whole bunch of Sexiets and Iskarukma coming in. Those are one of his more expensive units at 25 points. Already coming in for the BT-42s that are no longer there. Credit to Tonnoman, he's kept these things firing pretty consistently. It's not like they haven't been shooting. Lati finding the Crusader AA. If it kills that, that would be massive. Latis are so good. It says it's holding fire, but it's very clearly not. They got one penetration. Could not get the other one. Oof, he tried. I respect that. Back after the Vecketon. He will get it eventually. Ooh, 140 goes down to the BT-42. Jar Jar is convinced that these are good at killing tanks. I'm not going to say they're bad at it, but they're definitely not good at it. Back to a 12-12. I mean, Jar Jar is happy with a 12-12. Although progress being made in the center here. Tons of Prickett Delaney coming in. I mean, both players have either... I mean, Jar Jar has 100 infantry while Tonnoman has 94, but Tonnoman's infantry are more expensive. So it should be... It's basically balanced in terms of how many infantry both of these players have. And they both have a lot of infantry. Although definitely Jar Jar is going to chew through his faster because a lot of them are Prickett Delaney. 36 of them. And he's calling those in groups of like 6. So, you know, they'll go pretty quick. T-26 goes down. Wolverine? Yes, Wolverine. A ton of Iskarukma here. This is a scary group of units. A lot of armor on this side, though. A bunch of Hummers, Shermans, Kangaroos. 122 on this hill again. It's just going to die to the Priest CD. Not sure about this decision here by Jar Jar. Focke-Wulf does not get through. JU-87 does not either. Oh, just kidding. It does. What do you know, attack power? Wow, that was right on the edge. It must have been very damaged, but loses the JU-87 for his troubles. BT-42s. I mean, okay. They're AT tanks, I guess. What do I know? Now that Engineer getting pushed back, this flag will flip. Jar Jar will be back to a 13-11 again momentarily. A timely fallback on the 122 avoids catastrophic damage. How much do these actually do damage-wise? 4. Nope, down the 122 goes. I don't know why he keeps trying this. He could put a BT-42 here. Just fine. Zbucyn try to get across the road here, and oh, that no, he was in. He was through. I think Jar Jar's a bit of a preemptive faller backer sometimes. 75 mil Vicker combo does get the Spitfire. Nice kill there. Needs to move that. Talking to Nunto goes down to the Stormtrooper. BT-42 monster blob here on the hunt again. Oh my. Wasting some of their napalm rounds on infantry. Waste is a strong word, but since he's obviously using them to kill tanks. Kangaroo goes down to the 45 mil with the Kangaroo rifles still in it. So it gets a nice bit of damage on those. Crusader putting some shots on, but goes down. Napalm, too powerful. Kangaroo doing what it does. Shoving some 50 cals up the butts of Finns. Crusader AA gets spotted by the Vickers. Tonnoman on a 1311. Wow, this Vickers is failing miserably. Oh my god, can you, like, what is happening? Hit the darn tank. Jesus. What is the accuracy in the 40%? My god, does not look like it. Crusader A does go down, though. Another AA piece dead. And that stops the air cover here for these planes that were just coming in. 12-12 again. As the center collapses here for Tonnoman now. But he now captures the flag down south. Oh. BF-109 recon floating about. Zbucyn do not have AT. These Hummers going to bully him around a bit. Vekatin did die to the 105s. And I didn't even see who surrendered. Was that Tonnoman? Yeah, he did. 42 minutes and 15 seconds. I mean, was he out of stuff? No, he couldn't have been. There's no way we didn't see any rifles PO'd, essentially. Why did he surrender? He had 8 minutes left. I think he could have turned that around. Like, he was not that far away in points. Huh. Well, GG to both players. That was really quite tight. 105, look at all that. Those kills on that. This one, too. These things did some freaking work. He was using them. It's not like they sat around much. Yeah, look at this one, too. This one shot down a Blenheim. What a champ. What a freaking champ. This, oh my god, these, oh wait, these are Priest DDs. Sorry. So that's not the 105s. Wow, okay. Go third can. Vickers, third can do it. Vickers here, I mean, it did what I said, AT. It's not an AA piece. Like, that's the thing with these Vickers. They are terrible AA pieces. JU-87 doing quite well. 45 mil picking up some killies. Focke-Wulf doing what it does. Flattening some armor. BT-42, but that was the only BT-42 that really did well. But if you guys enjoyed that, please make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe for more Steel Division 2 content, and consider checking out that Patreon down below. Your support really helps me out, and I appreciate everyone who has and are currently supporting me over on Patreon. Thanks a bunch, guys, and have a fantastic day.